What does the new year mean to you? For me, I am a lover of beginnings. I love the beginning of everything. I love the beginning of the week. I love the beginning of each new month. And I love the beginning of each new year. To me, it's like a breath of fresh air, a clean slate, kind of like an eraser board. You can erase it and write over. In my mind, it kind of signifies like a turning of a new leaf. Kind of feels like I can just forget and erase everything from before, and then I have a new opportunity for growth and prosperity and to show love and guidance to those around me. And this year in 2025, I am more excited than ever. The year of 2024 had a ton of trials and tribulations and challenges for myself and my family. Financially, it was the worst year we've ever had. We had just a lot of emergency things come up. The kids are getting older, so their activities and everything are getting way more expensive, and we're having to try to figure out how we're going to keep them in those things and be able to pay for them. And just about a month or so ago, I my hours at my job were cut down and I took a pay cut, an unbelievable pay cut. And I'm still trying to navigate through that. 2024 really felt like every single week there was a new challenge, a new roadblock in the way that we had to figure out how to overcome and how to get through. And it never stopped. It never, ever stopped. Like from January until now, it's just one thing after another. And I'm sure that there's a lot of you that can relate to that with me. Now I love a good challenge, okay? I do. I welcome challenges. I feel like they make me grow. They make me think outside of the box. I have to get creative. They're good. Challenges are good. But I'm ready for the challenges to be over, or at least slow down. I don't think they'll ever be over. I mean, this is life, right? And we're human beings living on this planet. I think that challenges are going to come and they should come. I'm just ready for them to not be so frequent and for them to not be so detrimental to myself and my family, to be honest with you. So, with that being said, I am trying my damnedest this year in 2025 to rewrite the script of this year for my family and I. I'm going to focus on the things that I can control, the day to day things that I can control, the decisions that I can make to change the trajectory of my family's life. We have really big dreams of being able to buy land and raise animals and just really live a simple life outside of the city. I struggle with intense anxiety on a daily basis, and living in the city, just I know in my core is just not where I'm supposed to be. Um, the thought of having a little piece of land and just living simply just makes my heart feel so warm. And I know we will get there. I have faith that we will get there. I just got to keep on trucking and keep on trying and keep on showing up in all the ways that I show up. And I know that when it's supposed to happen, it will. But right now, that's a long term goal, unfortunately. And that's okay. Right now, I'm just trying to get through like a day and then get through the next day and then keep doing that and figure out how we're just going to survive, get groceries, get food on the table, raise our children, and pay our monthly bills. I wanted to share with you a little bit what my reasons for being on YouTube are in general. That might not be interesting to you, but I do think that the people that subscribe to me and the people that consistently show up on my videos, I do want to give them a little bit of reasoning as to why I'm here and why monetization is so important to me on this channel. So, number one, it's a creative outlet for me. I really love sharing. I don't care what anybody says. I am not necessarily doing this to become an influencer. I hate that word. I hate that term. It is so cringy to me. I much prefer the term content creator. That's what I feel like I am and what I want to be. I never want to be an influencer. I never want to feel like I am influencing people. To me, that I don't know how to say it. To me, that kind of feels like a parasocial relationship is getting created there, which I personally think is unhealthy to the viewer. I think that when we have these influencers that we follow and we check up on daily and we, live by what they say, and if they bought something, we need to buy it and things like that, that is creating a very fake relationship between those two people. And I think that that can become very unhealthy to the viewer, to the consumer. I simply love sharing content, though. I always have. It started back on Facebook years and years and years ago. I have always been consistent in posting on there and sharing inspiration and motivation and being real and authentic as to where I am, the struggles that life offers, right? Not just me, but everybody. We're human beings. And I've always shown up on social media just very real and authentically. And I've always said that if I was not able to show up in that way, then social media is not a space for me. So that's number one, the creative outlet and me being able to share myself and my life with others on the internet. The second reason of being on YouTube is monetization. And I think that when people say that, it has a really negative connotation to it. But you have to remember that just because somebody is trying to get monetized on social media, basically all they're doing is trying to create another income source for themselves and their family, which doesn't cost you, the viewer, anything, right? Or at least it shouldn't. So with that being said, I would absolutely love it if you would share, subscribe, comment, like this video and any other videos on my page that might interest you. Every little like and comment and share and sub helps tremendously. And as for me, the things that I can control, because remember, I said in 2025, I am focusing only on the things that I can control. And all I can control in this monetization journey is showing up, showing my face on the internet, showing about what I love, sharing about what I love, sharing knowledge that I have and education and experience that I have, and just consistently showing up on social media in a way that feels right to me. That's all I can control. So basically, I'm going to keep posting until this platform monetizes and it can be a source of income for us to pay our monthly bills and then eventually be able to save up money to live out our homesteading dreams and live the simple, simple life that I dream of every single day. So, how am I going to get there, right? Again, my goals for 2025 are focused solely around things that I can control. So, like last year, when I started YouTube, I had this crazy goal of hitting 500 subscribers by January 1st of 2025. I did a video, if you scroll back a little bit, you'll see I did a video addressing that. And in that video, I realized that that was kind of a silly goal for me to make because I have no control in if you sub to my channel or not. I would love to have everybody here, but I don't have any control in that. That's your choice, right? And I need to make goals for me to not set myself up for failure and have anxiety and, you know, regret and things like that around my goals. My goals need to be things that only I can control because I am in control of nobody else besides my own self. So, one of my goals here on YouTube specifically is to post consistently, okay? And to show up as myself and not be worried about what other people are going to think, not be worried about the trolls on the internet and comments I might get and people disagreeing with me and things like that. That's a really hard thing to get over. It's taken me a really long time. I'm probably still not perfect in it, but I like to think that I've built up a little bit of a thick skin to be able to deal with those things. And as long as the content that I am putting out feels good to me and not forced, I'm okay with any comment, good or bad, that may come on my page. So for YouTube, my goal is to post at least 3 times a week, because although I cannot control who watches my videos or subs to my channel or likes my videos or leaves a comment, I do have complete control in how many videos I put out there to give people the opportunity to find me. So I would like to post at least 3 times a week. Ideally, I would be posting almost every single day. But with 4 kids and a job that I have and little side hustles I do on the side, I do work full time outside of social media. And plus, my family deserves some of my time as well. So I don't know if everyday posting is realistic for me. I'm going to strive for it as many weeks as I can. But at the minimum, I'm going to make it a point to post at least 3 times a week on YouTube and upload a short as many days of the week as I can. I'm also very active on TikTok. Please go find me over there. That content is a little bit different. I'm a little bit, I don't want to say I'm like more real and raw over there than I am here on YouTube, but YouTube's audience is different than TikTok's. And I acknowledge that. And so I do things just a little bit differently over there than I do on here, but it's still me. And the content is in the same realm of what you'll see on my channel here. I am really excited because now that the kids are back in school, we're done with the winter break. I finally have my filming days back, which are Mondays. Today is Tuesday, not my normal filming day, but yesterday I had a horrible migraine all day long. I took so many ibuprofens and Tylenols and nothing helped. Still had to push through work and everything for the day, but I'm really excited to be able to get back on my Monday filming days routine now that the kids are back in school and I have a quiet space to be able to film in. So that is another one of my goals, is to be diligent about Mondays and not let anything come in the way. That is my one day, that is my only day out of the week that I have an opportunity to batch film content in a quiet space. And so I really need to make that a priority. Another one of my goals is over on TikTok. I am part of the TikTok shop. And while I am not a fan of overconsumption at all, I'm actually making a video after this one talking about social media trends that I just cannot stand, because there is a lot of them. I love social media, but I can't stand that social media is taken to extremes in like all the areas. And so look out for that video. That might be kind of a fun, spicy one. But so I don't advertise my TikTok shop in hopes that you will just go buy and spend a bunch of your money on things that you don't actually want or need. But I am working on TikTok shop to be more consistent with showing products that I actually like. Okay. I am not one of those people that just request all these free samples and I'll just promote anything you want me to promote. That is not me. That is not real to me. That is not authentic to me. And I will never do that. If you see me showcasing a product on any social media platform, it's because I actually really do like that product. And I hope I come across as genuine in that, because I truly am. I have probably 10 product videos on my TikTok right now, and every single one of those are things that either myself or my family uses weekly or daily, and I actually do stand by them. So my goal with TikTok shop is to just up the ante on that a little bit, get a little bit better with my videos and my pitches and things like that, so that my promoted videos where I am promoting a product just make a little bit more commission than what they're making now. Another goal I have is finish liquidating my jewelry business. If you guys are looking for any really cheap but cute jewelry, please comment on this video and I can get you the information. I am selling everything for extremely cheap. I really just want to liquidate it and put this behind me. I loved my years in this company that the jewelry is from. And it was just time for me to move on, though. It just wasn't something that was near and dear to my heart anymore, running the business. And so now I really need to liquidate it all and get it moving. So that is one of my huge goals for the first quarter of 2025, is to put a lot of time and effort into posting the pictures, advertising the sales, things like that, to move that jewelry out, and then also give all of my friends a really good deal on some honestly really cute jewelry. Another goal that I have is to ease back into my health and wellness journey. Um, in September of 2023, I started a health and wellness journey. I was at the heaviest I have ever been and was feeling really, really crummy about it. Not just about what I looked like in the mirror, but like my physical body and my mental health was really, really not good. And I knew that I needed to change something. And so I did. And I was so proud of myself. I still am proud of myself. But from September of 2023 to January of 2024, I was so consistent with working out and counting calories in a healthy way, watching what I eat, making sure I get my water intake in. I was working out at the gym 5 times a week. I was doing stretches the other 2 days. Sometimes I was doing some Pilates at home. I had dropped 20 pounds and my skin was looking better. My hair was healthier. Oh my gosh, it like was a game changer for so many things in my life. And January of 2024 came around and shit started to hit the fan, to be honest with you. Life just got really hard. We had a couple really big things that happened, and I just fell off the routine. I completely fell off the routine. I completely gave up all of my good habits I had established at that point. And for the last year, now it's January of 2025, for the last year, I have not done anything except for gain those 20 pounds back and get my mental state back to worse than it was in September of 2023. So, my goal this year is to ease back into that. I am proud to say that today actually is day 2 of me doing that. Yesterday and today, I have done workouts in the morning. I've been trying to keep up on my water. I'm not counting calories yet because I got to take baby steps. I got to do one thing at a time and add on from there. So I'm not just trying to like jump in full force. I know myself and I know that that is not the way to do this for success for me. So basically, what it looks like right now is me just doing at least a 10-15 minute workout every single day, getting my water in, and just being observant of what I'm eating. Eventually, that will look like counting calories so that I can be in a calorie deficit and more extreme things. I would like to get back to the gym. Right now, I'm just doing workouts at home. Working out at home is wonderful. And it's, you can stay in the comfiness and the coziness of your home. And right now, that's all I'm doing. But there is something powerful and empowering about going to the gym, having a routine that you get there at a certain time, spend a certain amount of time there, and lifting weights. So I'm going to give myself as much grace as I need, as much time as I need to get back to that peak level of routine and habit that I was at a little over a year ago. I know myself really well, and let me know if any of you relate to this, but I know the mental state that I'm in right now, which is still not optimal. I know that if I put too much pressure on and if I try to do too many things at one time, I'm going to overwhelm myself and I'm going to crash and burn. And that crash and burn is something that I am not trying to experience again. And so I know that I need to take it easy. I need to give myself the grace. I need to give myself the time to get established and to work towards, that level that I was at. And I know that eating healthier and working out and moving my body and feeling accomplishment in that way, like I'm working towards something, I know from experience that that alone is going to help my mental health so much. So, other than that, my goal is to just stay afloat. My goal is to um, persevere every single day. My goal is to make this year better than last year in every single way for myself and my family, to be the healthiest version of myself that I can for myself and my family. We all deserve it. And to just breathe. To just breathe and not live every day so stressed out and anxiety ridden. Um, it's a really horrible place to be in, and I'm trying so hard to get out of it. I'm gonna stop blabbing at you guys. I'm sure that this video is long enough now, but I just wanted to come on here and just real and raw open up to you guys and kind of share with you what my personal goals are, what this year means to me, what it looks like for me. I do have a word of the year. My word of the year is grace. It's grace. It's giving myself grace, showing myself grace, and showing those around me grace as well. So if you've made it to the end of the video, please tell me a word of the year that you have for this year, kind of a mantra that you're going to live by. If you don't do a word of the year, what is maybe like a goal of yours or a resolution that you're working towards this year? I would love to chat with you guys about that in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I realize you could have clicked on any video. You could have spent the last how many ever minutes with any creator here on YouTube. And instead you chose to be here with me on this video. And I appreciate that so much and never take it for granted. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.